I'm definitely gonna be the first NFL player that got a Bugatti. Yeah, we're gonna say that I know of personally. Like I mean, I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna do that when the right time, when it's perfect timing. Welcome to another episode of 2Legendary. It was legendary this week. I'm here with
Shedeur Sanders.
Today we're gonna break down our game versus UCF. Talk about what I'm gonna be on this bye week, and also preparing for Kansas State, which is a great team. We're gonna play a little game. Start, bench, or cut. All right, let's air it out. We're gonna break down the game versus UCF.
The game against UCF, legendary. How you feel like it went, bro?
I feel like overall it's a great team win. We started out slow, and we can't really afford to have that. But it's about how you respond, So we was able to get in our groove, figure them out a little bit, and then the rest was history. The offense was able to move the ball. The O-line was handling the business. The running backs were running downhill. Receivers were making plays defensively. The D-line, everybody did what they were supposed to do, and that's the expectation, we have to play with each and every week. Now, particularly, I could be a little better, starting out the game early on, just getting more comfortable with everything and getting a lot of completions. But overall, I feel like it was a great team win.
I'm glad you brought up how you respond. How did you respond? I know like the third or fourth play, ball got intercepted. I seen you come to the sideline. You came to the sideline like nothing happened. Like you wasn't worried at all from the rip. So how do you maintain that composure when things don't go your way early in the game?
Well, it's just life lessons overall. A lot of things in life is not going to go your way. Everything isn't going to be perfect, but you can't just think about that during the game, and it's a lot of game to play left. You got to be able to, okay, cool, we'll revise that when it's time to watch the film and talk about the thought process and get into that. But after that one play, after that drive, it's like, all right, we're not going to have another repeat of anything else. But the defense, they had our back.
Mm-hmm.
Preston Hodge, made a crazy play, which, is expected for him, and that really what got everything going.
Mm-hmm. Crazy plays. What about the Heisman moment, bro? That was the big moment of the game. Trav hit the Heisman celebration in the end zone after the pick. How you feel about that with all the Heisman talks going on?
I mean, I feel like Trav deserve it. Like he is the best player in college football. Not one of the best. He is the best player in college football. And I think a lot of people take, him for granted and what he's able to do. And a lot of people tell him what he can't do, and which is wrong, which I don't believe in personally. If he's going in each year after year, drive after drive, play after play, proving himself every game. So at this point, you should already expect that from Trav. He has greatness in him, and each and every game he's able to showcase it in different ways.
After the game, you tweeted out. Is that what you meant by those tweets? Just to reaffirm that Trav isn't one of the best; he is the best in college football right now.
I mean, of course, like I'm blessed to be able to play with him. Our time is coming to an end very soon.
It is.
But I'm just happy, I'm able to play with that type of player right now, and the journey that he has, the story, just even coming to at HBCU, doing something that wasn't gonna be done by any player in the country, and just overall how it all, how it's all coming together, how the full story is finally, showing itself for everybody to see.
Mm-hmm. Talk about legendary moments before the game. I see D. Cam Newton out there with the biggest hat of all time. It's iconic fits. Respect to him.
Yeah.
But y'all chopped it up before the game. What'd y'all talk about?
I was just saying what's up for real, and that's all that really happened. He said something personally, I just didn't agree with. And, we talked about it, and, we had a great conversation. But how I feel is how I feel about everything and anything. And I just got to work, in areas of my life about, forgiving. That's what Dad always, teaches me overall. But I'm just in a point kind of like where I am right now is I just like, people that play the position and people that kind of understand, like, show support. That's all I really want, is just to always get support, from the people that, play the position.
Yes, sir.
But I'm okay with, taking people having, people criticizing my game and everything. And I want to know, I like knowing, okay, cool, what does this person think I should do better? So I could, work on it and be able to get better at it.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of people that play the same position, I know you've seen the shootout, Miami Virginia Tech game with two of your bros, Kyron and Cam Ward.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that game? You watched the game?
Yeah, I watched it. It was a lot of emotions watching that game. I was calling Daryl every drive. I'm like, dang, like this just happened. This just happened. Like I'm really excited. I want to get them both on a podcast, but I know they got to focus and they got a game this week, you know, so I don't want to remove their focus from anything because we haven't consistently done it. But I'm just happy, you know, Cam's getting the respect, you know, he deserves, and I'm happy that Kyron's able to showcase what he's able to do on a big stage. And that's all I really want for them. And I always talk to Cam, even before this year, you know, just about him coming back to college. And I'm like, bro, like you better than what you could get drafted at right now if you came out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like you want to see greatness from, you know, those around you. You want to see greatness from Kyron. You want to see greatness from everybody, you know, you train with. And I just hate when people always try to put us against each other because, bro, we're cool, bro. Like, we don't really, you know, care or ever compare ourselves to each other. Everything is always friendly and jokes. So that's the only, but, you know, people's going to be people. But at the end of the day, like, our relationship with all three of them and Daryl including, it's just real cool. It's real fun. We all got different playing styles. So we all just take small things from each other and implement that, you know, in our own game.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's why I hit that Cam celebration. I had to.
Can you explain that? What is that?
I don't know. I just seen him.
It's hard.
Yeah,
like, I don't know what it is, bro.
Nah, I told him, I'm like, hey, bro, what'd you do? I asked him that last year because he been doing the same thing.
Oh, he been doing that?
Yeah, he been doing that, bro.
Okay, that's hard.
So then I just asked him, I'm like, all right, bet. One game, you know, I'm going to do it. And we're in Florida. You know, that's his city. So that's his state. So I was able to get that done for him.
I know it's all love when it comes to the bros, but let's get a little bit technical. How you think Cam was able to come out with that win, bro? Because that was a real tight game back and forth. From your perspective as a quarterback, what went into him being able to come out with the dub?
I mean, it's really both sides. Like, they both have different styles of play. So the game could have went either way, and that's why I when anybody ever asks me, you know, how I feel about the call, you know, at the end of the play, like, it could have went either way, you know, like, it's not, you could see both sides, you could see both perspectives, you could see, okay, it was a catch, it wasn't a catch, you know, but they ruled it what they ruled, and that's just what it is, and there's nothing wrong with either way, either decision. So I was just happy. All I wanted to see out that game was both of them, you know, competing, just being able to play at a high level and showcase their talents in front of everybody for the world to see.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Kyron Drones, first off. While we're on the topic of Miami, though, you've known Cam a lot longer than the masses have. What do you think has enabled him to be so successful through these last 5 games this season?
Opportunity. That's it. He just need an opportunity to play on the big stage, for real. He's been doing the same thing. The story's the same, you know. All of our stories are similar in a sense. Like, we both came from FCS, and then we both went Power 5, and, you know, a lot of people doubted him. A lot of people doubted me. So that's why we both, you know, kind of have, like, a genuine connection. Like, we know what each other is capable of doing. We know it's just a friendly competition each and every week. As
we was getting on the plane, I know the game was wrapping up. Another big game this weekend was Alabama versus Georgia, another crazy game. Did you get to catch any of that?
Yeah, I saw that. That receiver is crazy, bro. That receiver,
he's like 17?
Yeah, he's crazy, bro. You know, I first learned about him kind of like whenever Bucky was playing with them on NCAA, on College Football 25. I'm like, hey, bro, this guy that's making all these plays, bro, he got to do it in the game. He got to do it in the game. He got to do it in the game, bro. He got to, because he was in the game, it was just being sick. But then, you know, he's actually able to do that. So, you know, I'm happy for him that he's able, you know, to be able to shine his first year. And I feel like he's going to be a great receiver.
Nah, for sure. And he's so young, bro. You got to do your thing. He's been turned up. I was watching some of that Alabama Georgia game on the plane ride home. How was the plane ride home? Because we all know it's a little bit different when you win. Coach said that in his speech. He said everything feels a little bit different. You know, you want to go out in public and different things.
Yeah.
You might not change your daily life based on wins and losses, but how did that feel to be on the way home with that win?
It felt great. It felt great. What made us mad is we was sitting at the airport for like an hour, bro. Like that was just.
They don't even know.
We were just sitting at the airport for an hour so they could move the cargo around and make sure the plane don't tip over or anything. So that was the only bummer about everything. So we got back really late, but the overall vibe, the overall energy with the team is amazing, and I'm happy. You know, we finally was able to play an almost complete game. So then, you know, it gives us good confidence, you know, going into the bye week and going on our next great opponent, which is Kansas State.
Speaking of bye week, bro, we about to get into something that you love doing, traveling. I'm assuming that's what you're going to do during bye week, bro. I don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Tell the people what you got planned for bye week, bro.
I just have a lot of mental relaxation. You know, it's so much hard work week in and week out and so much stress. You know, you just got to be able to relieve your stress here and there.
Yes, sir.
So that's all it is. You just going to find, you know, what makes you happy and just, you know, be able to do that.
You getting in the stew? What you got?
I mean, I always had a studio everywhere I go. So it's like, that's not really, but I'm not.
That's something y'all don't know about too, though. You got to do what you got to do to, you know, stay loose. Yeah,
no, you definitely have to have mental clarity playing a position. And, you know, that's what I find. I feel like it's fun. 99% of everything will never be released. So ever, but it's just, you know, what I do in my spare time.
I got some of the files, y'all. I can't share it, though. I'll be listening to it, though. 2 really my favorite rapper, for real.
Come on, bro. You know it's legendary, bro.
You're talking that real stuff.
Perfect Timing, man. It's crazy that everybody hated Perfect Timing at first, but, you know, it's like the song grows on you, though, you know?
I haven't ran into anybody that hates it. Like, I know a lot of young ladies, and they actually like that song. Like, it's turned for them.
Yeah, nah, I feel like it's definitely a culture-friendly song.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for 4 Downs, where we ask 4 random questions, and I'll answer them.
All right, let's get into it. 2, let me see. What has been your craziest fan or supporter interaction on campus?
I had a pop-up shop, and then I signed a guy's forehead. But I did that in high school, too. You know, I did that my junior year. I think it was my junior year of high school, too. But they just be wanting their forehead signed. So it was funny.
I'm pretty sure I seen you say, "Nah, I can't do that" before. When somebody asks, I don't know what they ask. Can they sign their arm or something?
The thing is, Dad taught me, you know, like don't really sign anything, you know, on anybody's body parts in a sense, because it's just like if somebody you don't want anything bad, you know, able to ever come from it.
So the forehead, that's new. I never asked somebody to sign my forehead, man.
Let's see your forehead, by the way.
My forehead's good. I just don't have a fade right now. My forehead's good. Don't do too much, bro. My forehead is a normal size. Well, speaking of the stew, you know that's something you dibble and dabble in, but you really do that for real. Who would be your music collab, your top artist that you want to collab with?
I'll definitely say getting Future on Perfect Timing.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I think, having a collab with him. And, you know, we talked, you know, but he just finished that album that he just dropped. So then, you know, we're going to revisit the conversation soon.
That's going to be crazy, bro. That's going to be legendary for real.
Definitely.
Speaking of music, what is your guilty pleasure song, bro? What you listening to that nobody knows you be listening to?
I mean, I don't ever feel guilty about anything I do. You know, I don't. But I say I listen to a lot of, like, you know, like classical music.
Yeah.
Like I openly say I listen to classical music because, you know, it's just sometimes I'm just at the point in life to where I don't want to hear words. I don't want to hear nobody's telling their own story or anything. Yeah. I want to be able to listen to the music and be able to just think on my own. What I like and what I'm starting to get into is, you know, more like, you know how the movies, they just don't have like words, but it's just audio and it's just music. Yeah. And then like the actresses and actors, they're able to like express themselves through actions. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's more than words. So that's kind of like what I try to take a lot of that and implement it in my own stuff, like posting content and posting like different stuff like that. Is kind of like I want you guys to be able to really feel the story without saying anything. So Darius, what's your guilty pleasure song?
Guilty pleasure song? I would say Spanish music.
Say Sexy Red, bro.
I don't listen to Sexy Red, fam.
You tripping, bro.
I don't.
You tripping, bro. Nah,
she's hard, but I don't listen to her. Sexy Red is a great artist. She gets me turned sometimes, but that's not my guilty pleasure, bro. I be listening to music. I don't even understand what they saying. I just be vibing.
Yeah.
So if you walk in on me, don't ask me to tell you what they saying, bro. I'm just vibing right now.
Nah, but a good artist, you know, I'm starting to like. I don't know how to say his name, but Luciano. Yeah, Luciano.
I heard him on a couple features, and he be sliding on there.
I'm starting to get into his music a little bit more too. Yo-Yo put me on. Yo-Yo told me about him. So
Yo-Yo.
Definitely. So shout out to Yo-Yo.
How old were you when you knew that you would play at the highest level, bro?
I mean, it's a difference between like having dreams and knowing you're gonna accomplish your dreams and knowing what's actually real. You know, like you could believe in a lot of things. You could believe in what you want to believe in, but it's a difference between when you know it's really real. And that's why I say I always knew I'll be able. I just needed the opportunity to be able to showcase what I'm able to do on a big platform. So that's why I feel like it was in God's hands, you know. Just the journey, just even, you know, just coming here, Colorado, everything, the downs, the ups, everything, but still maintaining, still persevering through everything. And this year feeling more confident, you know, with everything and the support and everything that's going around in the facility. And like that's I don't think you really feel like it's real until it happens, you know. So I feel like on draft day, then that's when I'll be like, dang, like, you know, it's actually real.
Mm-hmm. You got to tell us something nobody probably gets to see, bro. What is your phone lock screen? And you got multiple phones. You could just describe it. You don't got to show us.
My phone lock screen.
That picture's crazy. Shout out Zach.
Yeah, it's just two photos of just like ambiance. Like it's two photos of just what I just love in life.
Yeah.
I'll send it, but that's kind of like what I see as peaceful. You know, that's kind of that's my lock screens. That's when I finally understand what Dad's talking about: peace, serenity, and all that type of stuff. When he be posting on his Instagram, when he's always in the house in Texas, bruh. Like I didn't understand at one time, but now I understand for sure. I definitely understand.
Another question. Who's the most famous person in your phone? If you call right now, try to FaceTime them, they gonna answer.
Besides that, anybody, bro. Anybody.
Dang, bro. Like,
nah, I don't really look at people. Like I look at those people as, you know, humans. I just feel like that, you know, they was able to have success and took advantage of the success. So I don't really I look at everybody as humans, and I don't really, you know, just talk to them because of, you know, what they did and who they are.
Yeah. Besides your dad, obviously one of the greatest of all time, the greatest of all time, who's someone that, if they're giving you advice, you taking it as far as the football world goes?
One, you know, I got a genuine connection with is definitely Mike Vick. Mike Vick, you know, we talk at least like once a week, you know, just checking in on everything and always keeping me, I'll say level, you know, with everything, because it's a lot of things that, you know, people go on and things that happen personally, you know, just in life that you gotta make sure your mental's clear and you gotta make sure you stay, on task. So he's somebody I definitely talk to. I talk to Brian Leftwich a lot. Also, just always that play the position, that understand, you know, the pros and cons with everything. That's, you know, always just trying to help. So them I'll say is the main two, like on a consistent basis, that I speak with.
Yeah.
All right, it's game time. Each week we play a little game.
Today we're gonna be playing start, bench, cut. I'm gonna give you three things, and you're gonna tell me which one you start, bench, or cut.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, first one. Start, bench, or cut. We got Bugatti, Maybach, or Tesla truck. I already know.
All right. I'm definitely going to be the first NFL player that got a Bugatti. Yeah, we're going to say that I know of personally. Like, I'm going to do that, bro. I'm going to do that when the right time, when it's perfect timing. Shout out perfect timing. Download Apple Music right now.
For real.
But Definitely start the Bugatti for sure. Bench.
Cybertruck.
It was Cybertruck or what? Maybach?
Yeah.
It just depends on what state I end up in. You know,
Okay.
it depends on what state, because some states, you know, you'll rather, you know, have a driver than be driving yourself. It just depends on all of that. But that's where it'll get tricky. But definitely start the Bugatti, bench the Tesla truck, and cut the Maybach truck. I had the Maybach truck, so it's kind of like, and I had it for a good amount of time, so it kind of like, it was old on me. I just like the Cybertruck because it just feels a little different on there.
I feel like a spaceship.
Yeah.
All right, start, bench, cut, Boulder, Miami, or Dallas?
Start Boulder, for sure.
Shout out Boulder.
Bench Miami, cut Dallas. Because Miami's like the second home almost. But Boulder's the first home.
Yeah. You know you're going to make some people mad. You cut Dallas, though.
I feel that, but it's just overall. I'm not, at this point in life, bro, I'm about what makes me happy, bro. and what makes me happy, bro.
Nah, I feel you. Start, bench, cut, ketchup, mustard, or mayo?
Come on, bro. Cut all three of them. I don't use any condiments.
You're weird. Start, bench, cut, chain, watch, or grills?
Okay, we're cutting grills for sure.
What you got against grills, bro?
I mean, it's just not.
You used to have a grill.
I did. I grew up and I matured from that. I don't want a grill anymore.
Wow.
I did want one, I'll say like a month or two ago, but then it's just like, I just didn't want it anymore. Then it kind of like mess up the enamel on your teeth, like pulling it in. Like,
yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah.
So what about the other two?
Start the watch for sure.
Oh, he's a grown man now, guys.
Bench the chain. You know, everything in life, bro, you just grow out of a lot of things,
He's
bro.
a grown man.
That's why I'm blessed, you know, in this college space. I did almost a lot that I wanted to do off the field, you know, so kind of, you know, when the time comes and when the next level, I know what I actually like.
Start, bench, or cut. Now we got some spots for you to choose from.
All right.
Beach house,
Mm-hmm.
ski house,
Mm-hmm.
or the lake house?
I think I'll cut the lake house because Dad got a nice one.
Bro, you changed, bro.
What you mean?
You cutting the lake house, fam? You from the South, bro.
Dad got a big one.
So you gonna start the ski house, bro?
What do I need one for? We're family, bro. We can share.
Bro, all right, bro.
All right.
You gonna start the beach house? I already know.
I'll start the beach house, bench the ski house. Was it ski house, right?
Yeah, ski house.
I'll bench the ski house. Bro, this is the thing. Why would we, if Dad already has one of the best of the best, what more can you do, bro?
I don't know. Maybe you're right, bro.
There's nothing more than you could do. Dad got the best lake house, I feel like.
We giving props to his dad, y'all.
Yeah, you know, he handled his business with that one for sure.
Start, bench, cut. Since you say you a grill master, bro,
Mm-hmm.
you got some food. You get on the grill. Steak, chicken wings.
And hold on, I definitely need a grill NIL deal from those out there. I need a grill NIL deal because you know that's what I'm indulging in these days. So you know, all grill companies contact us.
Yes, please do. So when they do contact you, start, bench, or cut. Steak, chicken wings, or burgers. I think I know this. What you gonna choose?
Cut burgers for sure.
Yeah, you don't even eat stuff like that.
On the grill, I haven't really perfected steak yet. Like I'm very picky about steak. So I would definitely say start chicken, bench steak, cut burgers for sure.
Start, bench, or cut. Beast mode run, Stephon Diggs walk-off TD, or OBJ one-handed catch?
That's tough overall. Cause all three of those guys, good guys.
Nah.
I mean, I like throwing the ball, so I gotta definitely just put both the receivers in there.
Yeah.
I gotta put both the receivers in there.
That's good for me.
Yeah, so definitely the one-handed catch for sure. You could start that one. You could bench the Stephon Diggs TD. It's risky with both of those. Both of those are real good. Then beast mode touchdown run, of course.
Start, bench, cut. Atlanta, Coach Prime, San Francisco Coach Prime or Dallas Coach Prime?
Definitely start Atlanta prime time. Because them the days I remember.
Time.
Them the days I remember. And the Cowboys. Bench the Cowboy one. I don't know. Are they saying like how he played then?
I don't know. It's just which one is like, if you could only have one, if you can only remember one.
I think I don't know because I wasn't alive at that time, so I can't really say which one. So it's kind of like rude to, bench and cut those because I wasn't really alive. But I'll definitely say that for sure start the Atlanta one. That's the one I remember, just by watching videos and stuff. And bench the Dallas Cowboy one, which is still neck and neck. It's just like 1A, 1B, and then the San Fran. Cut the San Fran.
1A, 1B.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds familiar.
What does that sound familiar?
I'm talking about the select QB's list.
Oh, yeah. Select QB list, man. There's politics in that, bro.
How? Like how?
Because I'm 2A. I'm 2.
2A.
That's fine, bro. I'll take it. I'm fine. I'm fine, with it. But it's politics. All right, it's 2-time. Each week we talk about what's going to motivate me for going into this next week, which is the bye week. So what's motivating me is this relaxation and watching football. Darius, what are you doing over the bye week?
Podcast, man. I love doing your podcast. I have my own. Shiloh just started his, so I'll probably get in the lab, cook up some videos, just perfect my craft, trying to be legendary.
So at the games, during the games, like what goes through your mind during the games, and what are you doing during the games?
Anticipation, bro. Like, obviously, I'm hoping for the best. So a lot of times, once we get to the 50, I'm going to the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that started in Jackson. Like, obviously, I'm not in the meeting, so I don't know what plays and things are being drawn up. But I'm trying to get the best view for when we score. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going through my head. I'm not like behind the play and surprised when you throw a fade to somebody and it goes crazy and goes viral. Like, I'm trying to anticipate that. I'm trying to already be over there to capture that moment and live in the moment too. I'd be so happy and turned up seeing y'all just make history and be legendary week after week. After the bye week, after all the vacays is done, we have another opponent, K-State. How are you planning to prepare for that game?
Well, it's definitely, I think they got a bye week this week also, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. So we're both, in the same situation. But we just study each other, understand what they're going to probably do to us that other teams, has success on, and revise that and be able to, okay, now this is our approach with everything. Other than that, like I say, you still got to, during the bye week, gonna relax and still watch film, watch other college games, and get things that other colleges do and get things that you like that they do and, implement that kind of like in your scheme and everything that's going on. All right, y'all. That's all we got for you this week. Darius, appreciate you for coming.
Always. Thanks for having me.
It's legendary.
It's legendary.
Thanks for listening to another episode of 2Legendary, dropping every Tuesday on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram at 2Legendary. 2Legendary is powered by Overtime. See you next time and stay 2Legendary.